So Khloe, Kendall are reacting. They're not angry. So Khloe and Kendall are reacting and they are angry with Kanye West. We have some deleted posts. We just want to get into it, guys. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Here again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, what is it, guys? It is daily and consistent content. Daily and consistent content, guys. Click that button and subscribe. Head over to my Instagram at Murad_Murali, my Patreon for support, and my merch in the bio below. So let's get into this video where, there seems to be a lot of updates this morning. My previous video that I've just given to you guys was obviously the last scathing attack, let's just say, that took place from Kanye's side. And I believe that is now going to change for the foreseeable future for a while. Now, the reason for why I say that is because it looks like he has scrubbed all of his posts. He has deleted every single one of those posts, the last 3 to 4 of them that were about North. And perhaps he's done that because, his kids were able to come with him to a particular location that he wanted to take them, or perhaps he regrets it, or perhaps it was a kind of a manic episode, as he does struggle with mental health related situations. And, he finally came to his senses that it's not ideal for him to be dealing with this on a public level, on a public format, and it's better for him to deal with this privately when it comes to, his children. And he's not just dealing with one child, guys. He has 4 different children, so all of those posts have been deleted. Or maybe he was manipulated, maybe he was told to, I don't know by who, or threatened, but I doubt it, to be honest with you. I really doubt that. Kendall and Khloe are not pleased with what Kanye is doing in regards to their own sister, and Kendall has unfollowed Kanye West, and it looks like Khloe Kardashian is following in Kendall's footsteps. Both of them, as the Sun reports, are saying that they have not commented publicly on Kanye's comments. However, they have showed loyalty to their sibling by unfollowing the artist on social media. It is believed that Kylie and Kourtney had cut ties with Kanye on Instagram sometime earlier. Despite his comments, Kim and Kris continue to follow Kanye on the social media platform. Kanye stepped up his verbal attacks against ex-Kim over the weekend, making numerous claims against her family, and of course posting a lot of screenshots and believing that he put a hit on her. So it goes to show you that, of course, they're not obviously dealing with it well, both of the other sisters. And, we'll wait to see what Kylie and Kourtney may do if they choose to do anything. But it just goes to show you that they're not dealing with it well. And they want to unfollow him, they want to disassociate with him, they don't want to speak about him, because these attacks that he has done, or talking about it on social media against Kim, is probably the most vocal he's ever been in regards to Kim. So it's a lot for their family to take in, to digest, to kind of understand. And I believe Khloe must be livid behind the scenes, but to be honest with you, she gets dragged every other week anyway, so she's got a lot more to deal with. And of course, Kendall really hasn't been in the mix in the last week or so, or in general, to be honest with you, because Kourtney's the one that's getting married. Khloe's getting dragged 24/7. Kim and Kylie with her lip kit nonsense, and now she's given birth to her baby. Kendall seems to be the one that maybe is trailing behind, or the one that prefers to be quiet, not really involved in anything, and wants to just be on her once. So that in itself I just find to be quite funny. But both of them have unfollowed. They're not pleased with Kanye, and I believe their other sisters will probably follow suit if they already haven't unfollowed. Candace Owens has also spoken out, agreeing with Kanye West. And when Candace Owens agrees with you, it doesn't really feel right. But then again, a broken clock can be right twice a day. So I'm not really surprised by what she is saying. But there are a lot of people out there who've known to be wrong their entire lives, or be controversial, or be offensive, but they eventually say one good thing that makes sense, and everybody feels like, wow, they actually are logical, when even illogical people can make logic one day of their lifetimes. She basically was agreeing with Kanye that somebody at the age of 8 should not be on TikTok, should not be on social media, and that it's definitely wrong. Now, whilst I agree with Candace Owens myself, and I feel like an 8-year-old should not be on social media, irrespective of any restrictions that an app may induce, it doesn't really take away from the fact that young kids are really losing their lives away, chipping away from being on social media at a young age. Yet again, Kanye was in the wrong completely in the way that he was doing it. He shouldn't have gone public with it at all in any capacity, because it affects his children, and there are better methods of him doing so, and it wasn't right for him at all to be doing that. Lest we forget, he did the same thing to Amber Rose. He did the same thing to Amber Rose online, where he was publicly degrading her in a very disgusting way. And he has a habit of doing that, and to be degrading to the mother of his children, I don't know what he thinks his children are going to do as they get older. Are they going to choose his side? No, they're more close to a mother than their father naturally anyways, so it doesn't bode well for the future of his children and their lives, and what they think about stuff like this. It just really doesn't in any way. I do think that neither party is completely in the right and neither party is completely in the wrong. That's just the way I'm going to leave it. And I feel like a lot of people are team this or team that. I just feel like Kanye has a history of being very derogatory about women. And, you know, he did it to his past partners. And if he does it to Julia Fox, I wouldn't be surprised. Julia said that she's not really fazed by this reports of saying, and that these two are still going to be together. Not me just talking about everything in one video right now. I just can't bother. But yeah, she's not fazed by everything going on and, you know, wants him to resolve marriage woes and is still with him. And I feel like, Julia, you need to get out while you can. This is a warning for you, a red flag. I don't know why you'd want to be involved with someone like this. But then again, it does benefit her socially because nobody even knew who this girl was. Even though she was in the limelight to an extent, the masses, like me, for example, people in general, we just didn't know who she was until she got with Kanye. So it does benefit her. So I wouldn't be mad if she's trying to, you know, rinse it out for as much as possible. I would not be mad at all. Kris Jenner, of course, is in the mix. And reports via The Sun are saying that the other Kardashians are not supporting Kanye. They're all with Kim. They're all there for each other. However, Kris is really the only one who still has a relationship with Kanye. She always has, and she's the peacemaker when no one else will speak to him. So it seems that she is the one that is trying to be a basic mediator between the two, her peacemaker status, and she is obviously trying to continue with their relationship or trying to keep everything, you know, PR clean. And I feel like, you know, that's something that Kris Jenner should be doing. She is the mother of Kim. She's probably the oldest one, probably the one with the most logic, trying to calm everything down. And hopefully she definitely reaches that resolution for all parties involved, because we are dealing with children. We're not just dealing with the Kardashians, irrespective of anybody's, you know, strong despite of them and people you find them annoying or not. They have kids, and their kids don't deserve the stuff that about them being thrown into the world of social media. They didn't even ask to have this life. Yes, they're going to have an abundant form of wealth, but, you know, the hatred and, you know, the limelight is just not right for kids at all. So, you know, I'm glad that she's in a position trying to put everything down or whatever. Apparently she now manages Kanye West anyways, so that in itself is going to be interesting, that how you're going to manage your daughter's ex-husband who's been dragging your daughter. I don't know, it's just very bizarre. But, you know, there's been a history of Kris Jenner, who isn't going to publicly defend her daughters, or in a way where she's team her daughters. Not that she doesn't like them, but she thinks more of a, what can I do to make the most money out of this, or what can I do to salvage our relations, what can I do to salvage our PR relation. Like, this is normally how she thinks, especially with the Khloe Tristan drama stuff. You know, she was still trying to keep it all PR clean for everybody involved, and I feel like sometimes you need that, just in case, you know, somebody who's a little bit more calmer and doesn't go out there dragging everyone, because it can also help in the future. So she's got her thinking hat on, definitely from a business perspective, and she always normally does. But yes, Kanye is deleting all of his posts. Khloe and Kendall are reacting angrily towards Kanye and have unfollowed him. And of course, you know, Kris Jenner is playing momager, Candace Owens is speaking out, and Julia Fox thinks that, you know, she's going to maintain everything. These were the hot topics. Wanted to put them all into a video and merge them. I am getting into a habit of doing some longer content, and maybe that will continue, maybe that's not. It's just depending on the volume of videos that I have to do. A lot of videos are coming out today, guys, so just brace yourselves in relation to this, and a lot of stuff outside of this. This just seems to be the main topic for the last 2 months. I mean, it really has been, and we'll just see what Kanye does next. That's all I can really say, to be honest with you, or what the family does next, or what type of weird articles are now going to come out via these machines like Page 6 and TMZ. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep an open mind about all of this. Anyways, subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe. Click that button. We are at 258,000 subscribers. Shout out to all of you guys that have subscribed. I'd appreciate it. Let's get to 259 and 260,000, and maybe one day 300,000, God willing. The Morales, that is just the stand name, or the name that I'm going to call my subscribers. Hopefully you guys agree with that. If you guys don't, shout out to me and give me your recommendations. But I think it definitely works well. Click that button, subscribe, and I will catch you guys soon for another video.